Okay, I think we are good to go. This is going to be a shorter one today, folks. I started late and I'm going to have to jump off early. I got lunch with the family soon. I had a lot of technical issues with some of the new tech that I've been getting, and hopefully will integrate soon into stuff. But I digress. We need all the time we can get, so we're going to jump back in. It is Saturday, right? Yes. We're gonna jump back in to our save file where we left off on a Mr. Dot 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 and dot dot dot. Oh, we ended up carrying her up the stairs. She mentioned something about being called a princess carry under her breath. Yeah, under her breath. Yeah. I'm doing a bit of a cockney there. I'm trying to get into my Australian. I had no idea what she was talking about. Finally made it to the room, thankfully. Thanks, Seiji. For a moment, we just looked at each other. But you could have used the elevator. This place has an elevator? Of course it does. I'll figure this stupid right now. But don't worry about it. It was nice of you to do that. Hey, you may. You don't actually think I'm a fool, do you? Of course not. Why would you think that, you fool? Some things slip your notice at times, but you're no fool. Some things? Like what? Bloody hell. I'm getting a little high on my accent here. Some things? Like what? Nothing. I can recall right now. So if you don't think I'm a fool, how do you really feel about me, Amy? What am I to you? You drove so silent in the room that I can hear the clock ticking. And your mind's face level changes to an expression of pure shock. Well, why are you asking me something like that so suddenly? I don't know. I know you're a nice guy, but don't get the wrong impression. I really like you as a person, really, really like you, but I don't like you that way. I swear that's not the case, really. Why are you asking something like that, though? Well, I just want to know. Sorry. Forgive me for being so rude. Why isn't the truth, is it? What I really want to know is if, maybe, why you should just let me a little bit. Well, it's not. Just like with Mamaka. Anyway, my heart can't take any more questions like this. You can leave now, you fool. I'll let you grace this bedroom with your presence for long enough. Alright. The real pain begins with the growth spurt starts. I know that. Just get out, now. She gets up and spider wobble her legs and shoves me out of the room. Oh, that's right, she was a little, wobbly after swimming too much. As the door slammed shut, I can hear a distant click of the locking behind me. So much for a plan to keep an eye on me. Well, that wasn't a girl at all. Amy is the only one who I can't work at. The sport she has similar brute strength to Mimika, she chooses to study over sports. She's cute, she's popular. Everyone seems to think she has an air of dignity to her. Yet again, despite all the popularity and the sheer amount of people who talk to her, she still doesn't have that many friends. For some reason, she chooses to spend most of her time with me and Mimika. Well, it's no surprise why she stays around with Mimika. Or with me. That's what I can't work at. Most of the time she seems like she's putting on an act around me. She acts as if she doesn't like me and only barely tolerates my presence. Yet despite what she says, I'm one of the people she spends most of her time around. She's relentlessly crushed on all the guys who have tried to get near. Divine punishment is something I've heard her yell too many times to count now. She and Mamika are viewed as the two heartbreakers are viewed as the two heartbreakers of that skill. Two impossible beauties to catch no matter who's asking. Some people see them as being mean flat. Honestly, there's no nastiness to either of them. Especially not either, I know that's all an act. Wonder if she does to protect herself. What was that term again? She assumes a persona. Well, I see it. Well, she breaks that persona when I rub around her. I'm sure she doesn't try to break it. It just sort of happens. So what does that plus mean all this? That's what I wanted to know when I asked her what she thought about me. It's the only reason I'm around Yume because I've noticed since our childhood. I know there's some particularly persistent guys who are after her love. They're also extremely jealous of me. Even though we aren't dating or anything, they're jealous I like to be in her presence at all. Needless to say, they've concocted all kinds of diabolical plans to dispose of me and get her closer to her. Just forward them every time as well. What of all punishments became the stuff of religions, things whispered only in the darkest corners of the school. The outright horrible and embarrassing things she commanded those guards to do after she caught them in the act. I'm glad that she hits me on the face when something goes wrong. Yet despite all that, they continue to grovel at her feet and plot against me. Even a minute, I don't understand you at all. I'll always be there for you. Yeah, that actually went pretty well with the accent for a while. Da 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 da. Oh, I will refresh again that this is going to be a short and sweet stream. I've got dinner to get to tonight, so I'm probably going to be jumping off around 7:10 my time, so we've only got about a little over 45 minutes left. Mamako arrives home just at sunset. Oh, bloody hell, I can't. 1 second. Where did I put that spray bottle? Let's see. Oof. I just hit my elbow somewhere bad. 1 second.
Surgery. That's what we wanted to do. Where is Yumi?
She's resting in the other room.
Oh, did you do something while I was gone? Should have known surgery here in earth such a shameless beast. So full of life and vigor.
Nothing like that happened, alright?
You still say things like that after the passionate night we shared together. I know you see.
I slowly go down, down, down.
I know you very well.
Will you please stop? Literally, the room comes crashing down. Looks like a Yume's legs aren't bothering her anymore.
Hello, Yumi. Did you sleep well? Tell me every detail. What did you two do together?
Have you learned nothing from your punishment, Momoko?
What punishment? I spent the day lazy around at the beach and eating ice cream. It was the best.
Well, if she had known, she wouldn't do it. After all, there's no one there to force her to do it. Momoko. Perhaps you don't actually suffer your punishment, then you talk about the foul things you did with him.
I bet you. I heard a lot of embarrassing cries when you were in the hotel lobby.
You were there?
The odd couple thought you were both so cute. It made me flutter out to see you so happy, Yumi. To think you shared such a precious moment with Soja.
Whoa, hold on. Oh, no. Why did Otto go? I will not tolerate any more talk. Okay. For some reason, Otto started it. I don't know why he did that. I think I might have misclicked. My bad. I will not tolerate any more talk like this.
You know, good.
I'll just shake my head at you.
Anyway, Soja, let's pick up where we left off yesterday. Share very secret moves.
Will you please stop telling lies like a pillow projectile launches from a Yumi? Just rocking me in the back of the head. There's a loud crunching sound echoes through the apartment. I can see stars spinning in front of my eyes. Hey, da 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 da. Ooh, that transition is bad. Ooh, yeah. Oh, my head. What am I doing at the beach?
It's very sleepy.
You slept in way too late, stupid. What happened?
You're out for the rest of the day. We wanted to go to the beach this morning, but didn't want to leave you behind.
Well, seriously dragged me all the way here. Now, they measure it. I would have feel like my face been scraping across the ground lately.
And did we forget the volleyball?
It was your job to pack that, Momoko.
Alright, well, I don't remember that.
How very convenient. Momoko always says it seems to have a very selective memory. She can recall some moment that happened 10 years ago when we were wandering through the woods. Yet she always seems to forget smaller things.
Anyway, we don't know if we're about to have fun. I know heaps of other things we can do.
Why? Momoko definitely seems to be the more abrasive, not abrasive, blatant of the two. She'll sneak up behind her and embraces her in some kind of hug. Oh, what is it? Momoko's eyes are fixed on her chest.
You know, I think your bus grows better every day. Want me to check for you?
I'll see only a mild reaction from Yumi. Strange when Momoko usually teases it. Yumi reacts angrily.
So let's say yes, then let's...
And Yumi slaps away her hands.
Eh?
No. Stop that. It's not in Yumi's nature to be calm. Momoko's getting a little too close while walking there. Yumi doesn't seem to get uncomfortable there. I refuse to give you the satisfaction.
Yumi, stop being like that. Have fun instead of being uptight.
You're just hoping to get a reaction out of me. If I do not react, then you do not get what you desire.
What makes you think I'm doing this just to upset you? It's an important part of fruit farming to ensure that your fruit is in optimal condition. I just want to know how my friends' melons are ripening.
Momoko won't stop flying to herself. She could really just use a metaphor like that. If you're so concerned about fruit, then you should take a closer look at your own apples.
Apples? Are you playing something, Yumi?
Nothing at all. The Yuma is cold and precise this time. It's going to scare her to watch. This is really how Yuma are now. She's usually really shy.
Yumi, are you thinking about that?
Yes. You know that week is nearly over.
Yes?
Momoko looks back at me.
Sorry, Seiji, I forgot you were there.
Were you standing there this whole time staring at us? Enough, Momoko. I banish you. Yumi breaks free of her grip and wanders off to another section of the beach. After that last incident, I can tell that Momoko was plotting to escalate things. Why else would she drag me away from the beach? There's one thing that she can't hold, it's when someone's got on her nerves. I'm worried that she's going to recruit me for her plan. Whatever this may be. It's always the first thing that she does when Yumi scores a tactical victory over you. Now I'll think about it. Isn't that her approaching me now?
So, Seiji, would you like to help me with something? It's something very secret and special, so I'm afraid we can't.
I refuse. It's not often that she hears me say no.
Seiji, you haven't let me finish asking what I want you to do. It's not fair.
Well, this is some half-baked revenge plot. I don't want anything to do with it.
How do you know if that's what I was going to ask you about? Shouldn't be so presumptuous, it's mean.
Always with the guilt, Mamika. Because I'll see that wicked glint in your eyes. What are you up with something, Mimika?
I have no idea what you're talking about, Saga.
She has that look on her face. There's a lot of time when she convinced the Yumi to put more in the microwave and bake it. If I hear there's a lot that tastes like chocolate, she said, in that fateful day. Needless to say, it didn't taste like chocolate. None of us got in trouble when Yumi's mother came in. Well, whatever it is, I don't want any part of it. Before I can react, she's right up in my face. Only the two passes by, well, they're just staring at me. Their eyes are watering.
But I was going to be really fun, Saga. You shouldn't accuse me of planning such evil things. You could break a girl's heart.
She begins to sniffle. I didn't mean to hurt your feelings. She immediately stops as soon as I said that.
I know I can count on you, Saga. You must hurry before she gets back.
Before who gets back? Besides, I didn't agree to do anything. There really is a nefarious plot.
The terrible witch of the Eastern Castle, of course.
Terrible witch of the Eastern Castle. It's all that silly game of pretend we used to play. And the person who Momoko was forced to be the terrible witch was... Forget it. I'm not helping you to plot down Philly Yumi.
Saga, don't say things like that. You're hurting me so much, Saga.
She begins to wail like a spoiled child who hasn't got her way. I'm glad we chose the beach further away from all the people today. This would be really embarrassing. It's not going to work if I know you just pluck at my heartstrings.
Oh, Saga, you're such a good boy. You can't resist when someone else is in distress. That's one of my favorite things about you.
It's especially one of my favourite things when she wants me to plot with her to get back at Yumi. Not today. Not today.
I'll have to simply come up with a new solution.
What we were planning in the first place.
You were going to dig a nice big hole in the beach. I like digging holes.
I wonder how many ways she could use a halo and capture a Yumi. Whether they up to her neck lure or no picture it. You still won't admit anything, are you?
You're willing to what, Saga? I have no idea what you could possibly be talking about.
There's one thing that she's good at. It's keeping her thread up long after it's fallen to pieces.
I'll find some way to dig the hole of my dreams. After all, we can achieve anything if we never give up.
If you say so. Now I'll think about it. Where did Yumi go?
Just stop playing in another part of the beach. She needs some time alone. Which means it's just you and me here, Saga.
I'll see, I'll see. As she looks around, she seems to glow melancholy.
Saga, would you mind if I ask you a question?
No, music got serious all of a sudden. Holy hell.
Why did you ask me how I felt about you the other day?
One people thinks that's unusual too. I was just wondering. It's nothing to worry about, okay?
Is that so?
Looking out the window, listening across the stands. This isn't a lot Monica. She normally loud and energetic. But right now, it's just looking at another person entirely. Hey, why are you acting like that? There's no need to worry about me, alright? I'm fine.
You said that you didn't mean to hurt my feelings.
Yeah? Well, I didn't. You were shedding crocodile tears anyway.
I was just thinking about it. You've never been to hurt anyone. You never had and you never will. I can say this for sure. But, have you ever thought about how your actions affect others?
What about my actions? I can't think of anything I've done which has hurt anyone.
That is what you need to think about, Saga. One thing people don't realize is that what they do unintentionally can be the most hurtful things of all. Yet no one can ever fault them on it, because it was never their intention.
What is she talking about? Or does this relate to me? This about what we talked about before.
Maybe.
Well, I guess I'll have some problems at home. Nothing too major, of course. Bothers me a little bit, that's all. Well, I can't tell her about the letter. I don't want to talk about it with anyone just yet. All I need is time to look at all that.
I already know that. We can't handle even trouble, silly soldier. It's written all over that double fussy of yours. But you still don't want to whisper a word about it, do you?
Whisper a word about it? Really? Everything's fine, Mimica. We'll have to stop talking about this. It's all going to get worse if this keeps going. I'll turn towards the beach and stop looking off. Anyway, how about we? Eh? She's held me by the wrist. It's not her usual and grip either. It's very delicate, very gentle. Mimica.
Don't think you're gonna let you get away this time, silly. Gonna tell me everything right now.
Spoiled far more gentle than I've ever seen it before.
It's okay. And now you can tell me anything.
Why, thought I lose my voice for a moment. Look at her now. Just looks so cute. Even though I usually act so mature. There's something a bit womanly about her all right now. I wonder what she'll look like when she's a grown woman. I'm beginning to blush. All it is in pure flutter in my head. Just say we were special friends, but not anymore like that. I look away from her, shaking my head until I feel the heart reach into my head dissipate. That's better. I want to talk to you about this when I clear your head. Okay, we can. Oh boy. Why does this keep happening when I look away? Better hands have slipped in a remote swimsuit. My face becomes bright red with embarrassment.
No! Who's doing this? Get your hands off of me, pervert!
And as I look around to see who's attacking me, Amy grits me cheerfully at me. Oh dear, it looks like my hands accidentally slipped under her tongue. This is extremely clumsy of me. Please let me apologize, Seiji. She begins to caress the skin underneath it. Actually, caress would imply a soft touch. What she's actually doing is kneading it. They're rolling around in her heads with a care in the world. It's not often that I see Mimica's demeanor break.
No, we're not here! Stop it!
She struggles but only makes the Amy hold on to her.
Don't always soldier! My purity has been defiled.
You know, Momoko, I think you've grown quite a bit. They're much larger than the last time I felt them. Last time she felt them? Well, those two been doing when I wasn't looking. Yes, Seiji? Something wrong? Is there something going on between you two that I should know? Not at all. She grins at me and continues to squeeze even harder. The Charlotte makes Mimica yip. I feel like something's trickling out of my nose. Oh my, Seiji, is that a nosebleed? You really do get embarrassing sometimes, don't you? This isn't lucky you made at all. She's normally a lot more reserved than this. Always made her act this way.
Soldier, you look at me with the pervert's eyes. You don't know how I would be defeated again. Stop making soldier!
She continues to squeal as the Amy continues the relentless assault.
Ayume! Make it stop! Let me say that, help me defeat the terrible witch!
Amy's grin disappears and her hands clench down. Who are you calling the terrible witch, Momoko?
No, stop it! Seiji, your princess needs help! Save me!
Don't bring him into this. It's no good. I wanna fight if I keep watching. That's in there for alright. Because that was an entirely necessary plot development right there. I did hint at a few things that I have in my brain now, but we'll keep going. Dot. It's the afternoon by the time we head back to the hotel. Oh, this was our last day here, wasn't it? Wait, you're right. Has it really been a week already? I hardly noticed the time pass. It really has.
This trip has been so much fun. We've spent so much time together.
I guess it's been fun enough. Even with this fool around, we've managed to have some fun.
Time really flies when you're having fun.
Yeah, I'm glad you both came with me. I've been here in 10 years. Not 10 years. I've been here in years, let alone with friends. Kinda disappointed that they only thought of me as a friend there. Also managed to avoid telling them about the letter and my mother. Not to mention my reasons for being so quiet lately. Overall, I think this trip's going to end very well. Is there anything you two want to do before you head down? Anything you want?
I want to talk about what's been bothering you.
He jinxed it right away, didn't he? We're really going to bring this up again there. About that, Seiji. You're still avoiding the question. We've gone through this whole week, but you still haven't given us an answer. One moment. I needed some water. Ooh, excuse me. Yep, I need to click over here. There.
Why would you open up? That's all we wanted to do.
Alright, fine. Something's been bothering me, I'll admit it. But we have to talk about it now. This is for your sake, Seiji. I think I already have an idea about what could be bothering you so much.
I remember a few months ago when you came to school. That's when you saw that look on your face. That life was empty look.
I saw it too. We both ate breakfast with you that day and you were fine then. But you were late, and you came back with that look on your face. What happened, Seiji? Where have you been this entire time? I've had enough of this. Look, we're supposed to have fun on this trip, alright? So we shouldn't worry about things until we get back.
But will you make this time for us?
Mimical's actually angry. She's not playing around like she usually does.
When will you stop hiding in your room and burying your nose in those books? When, Seiji, when will you come back to us?
It'll wait time for you both after exams are over, alright? Didn't you listen to me when we spoke about this? You aren't going to make time for us, are you? It's just going to be the next exam, and the exam after that, and the one after that. This isn't you, Seiji. Just tell us what's wrong, please. Why don't you believe me? I said we would, so we would, wouldn't we? I butchered that line. Seiji.
Sorry, Seiji.
Both of them look really depressed.
I wish I understood you. But you won't let me understand you.
That broken boy I knew so many years ago. What did he want her back into our lives? I've had enough of this. We can talk about this when we get home or tomorrow. I don't want to talk about it again when we're here, alright? Both of them not say anything anymore. They quietly leave the room and close their bedroom door. Or the distant click of it locking. Did I really do the right thing here? Is there business will happen in my life? I'll deal with my problems on my own terms. But yeah, the best thing I can do is just keep some distance away from them and help things settle down. This doesn't feel like all of them times we've been arguments though. Feels not right, not right at all. I've gone too far this time. Da 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 da. So much has happened this week. I wouldn't believe that we're going home tomorrow. I'm exhausted, really. Not to mention nursing quite a few diseases from Mum can't hear me. Well, myself still alive, all things considered. I haven't left their room yet, unfortunately. Normally they'd be keen for dinner. No matter how much I knock, there's no response. More like they're hiding there, the worse my anxiety gets. I finally upset them enough to completely drive them away from me. This is going to be the end of our long friendship. Perhaps this is a fitting end. It's not as if I really fit in the two of the most popular girls at school. Well, distinguishing characteristics is that I'm exceedingly average. Yet those two, they're on another they're on another level completely when compared to me. Momoko can act any sport she likes. And you can practically memorize a textbook with only a single read through. Yet I struggle for any kind of achievement at all. Despite all that, they never look down on me. All the guys who regularly reject are amazing at what they do. So why me? That's what I can't look at after all these years. Despite all the people they met, all the people they talk to, all the proposals they get. I'm still the only guy after all this time they've been friends with. Why? Why me? Why? There's nothing about me that's even remotely special. I need to calm down. Perhaps everything's fine. Perhaps we're just overthinking all this. Maybe they calm down by now. I've knocked on their bedroom door once or twice. Might as well give it another try. Come on, you two. You've been in there for hours. Alright, you're probably eating all the snacks by now. Dead silence in response. Let's try the door handle. I wonder if it's still locked. Fine then. I'm cooking dinner now. So when you get out, I'm too tired to really cook anything decent. Or just throw whatever in a frying pan and hoping they'll turn out alright. And of course this is her favourite cooking technique. Which really illustrates how bad she is at it. I'll hear the bedroom door creaking. Both of them step out. Why is she looking at me like that? Man, my accent's fucking failing hard. Excuse me. I think my allergy meds are starting to turn off. Oh. Check the light thing. Still no response. It's not over. Normally they just hit me with something and do something violent. That'll be the end of it. But right now their gaze is so terrible to behold. I can feel myself withering underneath it. Hi, if you're going to either do one punishment or whatever, just please do it now. It makes me anxious. Both of them look at each other.
We're going outside, Dad.
You feel like taking a walk.
Are you? Well, I guess an all time walk together would be.
You aren't going with us.
Eh? I wasn't expecting to hear something like that. But why?
What I want to see is that you really care. This hasn't affected you, Seiji.
You can't resist here. But since you don't want to talk about it,
Will you come for us, Seiji?
Come for it. Where are you going?
We want to know just how well you really know us.
But I don't know you will. But I do know you will. I know both of you from most of your lives. All your strange habits, your past. I sort of stop talking and begin to think to myself, yeah, well, I do not truly know what's in your hearts, do I? I don't know why both of you are so popular, yet neither of you have had a boyfriend yet. And why you continue to. Before I keep talking, Emiko puts a single finger to my lips, hushing me.
listen, this isn't the time to talk about it. If you really know us, then you know where we're going. What you say there?
I want to know the truth about what you think. This is a test, Seiji. I don't want to say it's anything else.
Why must I go through this test of theirs? Well, they tested me in the first place.
Sadly, if you really do care about us, you'll know where to find us.
Somewhere special. Very special. That is where we'll go.
Some more special. I'll either rack my brain to find the answer. What is some more special they're talking about?
We'll be ready for you, soldier. I know you'll find your way.
They won't be in themselves at all. What's happened to them?
If you find us, you'll know everything you need to.
I know you are a fool, but I believe in you this time, Seiji. See you soon.
Unable to stop them, they simply disappear from the apartment, leaving me standing there. What fear is really coming true? They finally grown tired of me. What would I do? Must have really screwed me up this time, eh? No wonder that they've left me behind. Maybe I shouldn't go after him. I even deserve to know them both. No, I can't think like that. They're my childhood friends. They just give up on them like that. Both of them believe that I'll come to see them. There's all some big puzzle that they've put together. And all I'm doing is sitting here trying to work it out. The park? No, that couldn't be it. The beach? No, not there either. The shack? Once again, that doesn't sound right. The cliff? Oh, I said special. Well, it doesn't feel right to me either. What is my heart trying to tell me? Where does it want me to go? Well, they could be anywhere I want to. Maybe at the very ends of the earth. Damn it. Why did that happen to happen now? But what other time could it have happened? I don't know that it was coming. Well, not this. Well, that's something was over at the island. Despite how ridiculous these last few days have been, I feel a little bit of bitterness beneath the surface. There's something so lonely about these looks they gave me. But why would they be so lonely? All this time, did they want something more from me? If they did, what could it be? Could it be that they lied to me about the feelings? Both of them told me that they said I was a special friend to them. Well, it seems like that would have been the obvious thing, but I've learned anything about them after all these years. So they'd never say what they really mean. So, if that's the case, what's this place that's so special to them? And I'm supposed to know the special place with the way they employed it? Wait, is it their place? Or is that place really as special to them as it is to me? Because they're lying around about how they're feeling about me. And perhaps significance has been passed on to them. Of course, it has to be there. That hidden little huddle with the stars on it, the clearest. That place where I showed them the stars, which I love so much. Please wait for me. Yumi, Mimika. I may feel what even a feel can feel right now and then. Even a feel can be right every now and then. Bloody hell, I fuck up these lines every other line. At least I didn't have to guess, because I might not have gotten that. I thought it was this spot, but yeah. Actually, I thought it was the cliff. I was about to go to the cliff if it was an option to choose. Because I forgot about this spot. Oh, excuse me. I don't know how to stop myself from yawning. At least they have stars in this image for once. Oh me. This is one of the most special places to me in the entire world. A place where I look towards the heavens. A place where I look for an answer somewhere above me. Never before have I seen it like this beautifully. The stars are even clearer than they've been before, twinkling with cold light. It's as if the box filled with diamonds has been spilled across the night sky. Fireflies dance lazily in the warm summer air. I'll see two figures standing side by side. They're looking towards the stars. Then, I tend to slow around until I see their faces. It's them.
You're here! I knew you would come, soldier. Are you ready now?
I knew I was right to believe in you. You would never let us down, Seiji.
I am sorry. Let's walk on it, say enough times. But really, is the truth. They've been pushing people away. I don't know what letter the other day.
Unmarked letter?
Oh?
Monaco looks back at Yumi.
There's only one thing which I can think of.
His mother.
Wow, they got that like right away. An unmarked letter could be literally anything.
But okay.
Haven't you moved past that yet, Seiji?
It's still affecting this badly.
Both of them look really deeply concerned. They know exactly what I'm thinking. There's no point trying to hide anything there. She said she wanted to see how I was doing. The truth is that I wanted to make myself seem like I was better than I really am. Deep down, I know that's really a spite. Whenever I hear anything from her about her, I guess I go to how I was. All those long forgotten feelings are still buried in me somewhere. I can't but be a good person. She's my mother, and she still loves me. Well, I can't forgive what she left me behind. When it comes to the surface, all I want to do is be left alone. So I studied, and I didn't stop studying. I wanted to have some validation, some proof to myself that I really am worth something, so I can prove to her that I was worth having in her life. I'm still that lost child I was all those years ago, just desperate for someone to recognise my existence. And it makes me ashamed for myself. I can barely bring myself to face either of you, because I felt like I didn't deserve to be your friend. Even now I don't think I do. Both of you are so amazing. Everything you do is amazing. For as long as I've known you both, I've always felt like this. I wondered where I came into all of this. You two are popular, cute, smart and athletic. Yet I look down at my hands. Well, just look at me. I know what I like to do is bended, yet by the end, it seems like I was doing the same thing to both of you. And out of everything I just talked about, that is what I'm most ashamed of. Yet I don't even know how I was doing it. The truth is, I feel as if I'm worthless. The wind echoes through the grass as they both look on at me. Their expressions are completely blank. Monaco steps forward.
How could you possibly think that?
Yume follows her.
We've been with you this entire time, Seiji. If we didn't care about you, why are we even here?
She's being so gentle. It's not what I expected of Yume at all. Monaco, she's not acting like herself either. This must really be something serious if they're acting like this.
Not once have I thought of you that way. You're someone so special to us, Seiji.
I feel the same way. You've always been there for us, Seiji.
I can see both of them blinking back tears. I'll reach out to both of them, place my hands on their cheeks. Please don't cry. The fact that I've made both of you cry. I really have been a fool, haven't I?
Yes, you have.
And Yumi places her hand on mine.
That's who you are, Seiji.
Momoko does the same.
And there's something we need to tell you too.
Smiling at her, Momoko pushes it forward.
It's okay, you're first. I'll be next.
Yumi looks at his shirt then. Something about this moment seems to make time go slowly. The fireflies dance in the evening air. I can feel something coming. What is that? Not why we're here at all. Yumi nearly speaks, then thinks better of it. Bit by bit she manages to force herself to face me.
Seiji.
This is a very moe image.
But I need you to know. You need to know how I really feel about you.
Yeah, she really feels. Does she mean that she doesn't really view me as a fool?
Seiji, I love you.
Yay! We actually got one of them to say it.
I've loved you since the day I've met you.
You love me? Why, I don't know, not notice. I don't know, maybe because you're a bloody idiot! This guy is so fucking... canon, I don't know. Oh. Okay.
Glad you possibly love someone as pathetic as me. I don't understand how I thought you always viewed me as a few.
You don't see true. You don't truly see yourself? Okay, it's sentences like this that make me not feel as bad about fucking up some of the regular lines. This is a bad translation right here, I think. You don't truly see yourself. I think it's supposed to be like an apostrophe or something after the first time it says see. I think it's supposed to be you don't truly see yourself. Seiji. Your awkwardness, your smile, how you can simply keep going despite what happens. All of these things, it makes you who you are. And I love you for who you are. As much as I called you a fool, it was because I was scared. I couldn't show my feelings as easily as Momoko did. Whenever I thought about it, my head just filled with noise. But you never saw that. I could never blame you for not noticing though. You would never hurt anyone intentionally. You're just somewhere else. Perhaps I just haven't managed to find your way. I spent my days hoping that you'd finally come around. Finally break free of that endless dream of yours. I acted haughty and pretended that I was a mature woman. But in the end, I could never do the mature thing and simply tell you what I wanted you to hear. If you were worthless like you said, why would my heart be beating like this whenever I'm near you? You were here, and I never knew what was in your heart. I knew that there's yet more that's locked away in there. What is that? That's what I want to know more than anything else. Momoko doesn't seem like, embarrassed or like, heartfelt. She seems like concerned. Like she's like, "Are you okay? Do you need a sandwich?" I'm sorry, that image broke me for a second. Oh, we're gonna get through this lovey-dovey scene and then probably call it quits. But I want to get through this. Because I don't feel like this is something that can be cut in half. Momoko steps in. Momoko steps in. Momoko then steps forward.
I want you to know my feelings, Seiji. How can you not see the good news, Seiji? How can you not think we didn't care about you?
She raises her hand and places it on one cheek again, just like she did on the beach.
Let's meet a boy who was badly hurt. Everything about him seemed to be out of order. He was in pain and it ran far deeper than I could ever know. But beneath all of that, I saw something good. He was kind, he was gentle. He was one who willingly made sacrifices for other people. That was you, Seiji. Adorable, silly Seiji. That's who you will always be to me. Whenever I asked you to kiss me or whenever I flirted with you.
Her face grows red.
Those were my true feelings.
She looks down at the ground then, and all is melancholy.
I never hid how I truly felt about you. It's just that you were always lost. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't get you to see me that way.
God, that got me like, fuck yeah. It's hard to do Momoko's voice this long. But holy hell.
I tried and I tried, but no matter what, it always felt like there was a wall between you and me. When you asked how I felt about you, I wanted you to work it out for yourself. Even though you didn't really know the way you kept facing forward. We helped you. We gave you a hand when you needed one. But it was you who drove yourself to get where you are now. You aren't worthless, Seiji. I love you. I love you with all of my heart. That's how I really feel. Please, will you accept my feelings?
That's a very Japanese thing. Will you accept my feelings?
No matter how selfish they are, please tear down these walls you've put around your heart, Seiji.
Oh man, That was a long bit of a moment ago talking. I need to dress my voice, get some water. 1 minute. Alright then. Let's get back into it. They both pulled back, they're always fixed on mine.
Saga.
We're waiting for your answer.
Do you feel the sound bonus?
What's really inside your heart?
Their expectations weigh heavily on me. Boy, how do I feel about them? It's hard to say for sure, but somewhere deep down, is there something I can't deny? So I will tell them the truth, with no hesitation. No hesitation, it's a ... which implies hesitation. Oh, the writing in this game. I feel the same way as you two do.
You do?
Really, dear Saga?
You better not be lying.
I don't think my could take it if he was lying.
I'm not lying. Well, I asked both of you about what you thought about me. I was actually hoping you'd say more than you did. After all, I got your answers. Sort of buried that idea. I figured out there's no way that will happen. But is this going to work? I mean, there's two of you. I imagine what my grandfather would have to say about this.
He's not for a long time about how he feels.
It's true, he knew from the first day we met you.
Eh? Well, you didn't tell me. Is there really something I should have known about earlier? Well, there's no changing that now.
That's not weird.
Oh, I'm sorry, we won't go there.
Does it really matter?
We both love you equally. Of course, just maybe I love you a little bit more than he does.
As if you do. So you're both okay with this?
Is there any reason why we wouldn't be? Don't you remember when we would both kiss her in the cheek after we were done playing?
That's right. We knew from the beginning that it would be selfish of either of us to take you for ourselves. We just needed to know if you'd be okay with it. You told me as much a while ago.
All this has been planned out. Then this trip. This is why I suggested it in the first place. I just needed the right place to confess to me.
We've been playing this for a very long time, Seiji. Now that we're here,
Really does feel like a dream.
I've looked forward to this day for so long.
I didn't just make love to my adorable silly Saga.
Both of them smile to themselves as they look up to the stars.
You're really here, Saga.
Oh, you're fine.
You're finally here, Saga.
I looked at that completely wrong. The fucking thing.
You're finally seeing me.
You've noticed now, Seiji. Congratulations.
All this tears in their eyes. Still crying anyway. Hey, are you two okay? I don't really want to make you cry.
Sorry, it's just
I can't stop myself from crying.
even that way.
So happy.
Both of them practically tackled me.
Is this?
Okay, Seiji.
Yeah, it's fine. Do it for as long as you like.
I will.
I'm not letting go.
We hold together in a cave somewhere night. As they embrace me even more closely, I look up towards the night sky. It took me so long. I understand what they were trying to tell me that all along. Why should I look up towards the sky? The most important people in my life are right here on earth. My answer has been right here the entire time, yet I never knew it. I really have been a fool. But even fools are sometimes right, aren't they? Oh, I don't want to keep going because I don't know how long it's going to take, and I have dinner in like 10 15 minutes. But it feels like it's endgame, and at the same time, I do have another game lined up for after this. It is not going to be the sequel. We're going to have a buffer game in between Sakura Beach, which is what we're playing right now, and Sakura Beach 2. Because there is a sequel called Sakura Beach 2. They know just about as much about this game as I know about it. But so I have a game lined up for the interim in between those two, just to sort of cleanse my palette, try some new voices out for the characters and such as that. But it seems like we might be getting into that game next week, with this being a have to be where I save. And where I end the stream for tonight. Yeah, it's just about an hour at this point. I've seen a few people popping in and out, and I thank you for watching. If you really enjoy this, it is something that I do pretty much every Saturday if I can. Life happens, yada yada. Generally start around 6 p.m. EST, and it is always going to be a Sakura game. It's Sakura Saturday, because it's one of the Sakura visual novel games that we have. I got a big bundle of them. I've got like 20 plus Sakura games that I know nothing about, that I've never heard anything about. And I just started doing this a few months ago, just for the fuck of it, well before COVID and yada yada, blah blah blah. But anyway, I digress. Next week, it is going to be probably the end of Sakura Beach, which, as I said, not as bittersweet knowing that there's a sequel, but we were probably going to be getting into a new game, which is going to be a little bit odd having to transition between them, but I'll have everything set up to do that as we do it. Please, everybody, have a good weekend, stay safe, and I don't know, tip your waitress the right way. Fuck it. I'm bad with exits. Please check out the Bone Collectors tomorrow, and we've had a decently large hiatus, but we should be good to go tomorrow. See ya.